relationships with people to try to bring peace between people. And this meaning that she's, we may say, I kick off the old block because her father was a warrior. And what I hear about her, she's living in those footsteps as being a warrior because she's doing things without, prize money. And for Ali to stand up against the draft, that showed that he did that without prize money. So we find that in his beautiful daughter doing the same thing today. Now,
I heard you were my babysitter many
yeah,
times.
that's what I'm going to get to.
Okay,
that
you
now.
gonna get to that? I remember
You know,
that.
now, this I used to babysit her sisters and her brother. I used to drive them around from different little places, and they were so smart.
Wow.
And they had me asking them how to spell words, and I be calling that things out. I said, spell elephant. They spell elephant. I said, spell telephone. They spell telephone. And then they would get angry with me and say, give me something hard to spell. You give me all they would say, you're giving me all these old easy words. Give me something hard. Well, my vocabulary wasn't that deep, so I couldn't give them nothing too real hard to spell. But they could spell everything I asked them to do. So they were very smart people. And today to find out how smart this young lady here is, it makes my heart proud to know the things she's doing, trying to help people. And you can't do nothing, you can't serve God no other way but to help people. People think singing and praying, that's all right for you, but in order to serve God, you have to serve His creatures. And this young lady here, she does that.
Wow.
And you reminded me something that I remember when I used to hang out with him as a little girl. I never wanted to go back to my mom. I wanted to stay with
Uncle Rock. Wow.
Uncle Rock mom. I wanted because he was so much fun and took care of us. But what I loved about him and being with my father, you really felt like it was family around you, and you really felt protected.
Wow.
There's so many people around my dad, but when you and the other brothers were around him, we just, as the children, we felt very safe, like we were covered.
Right.
So,
I gave my life to save for anything.
yeah.
Wow.
So I thank you, brother, for being my father's brother and his father figure and a brother and everything to him. I appreciate that and taking care of us.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Wow.
Yep.
Good stuff.
You
Good
got
stuff.
plenty, brother.